Hey everyone, Allison Chastain, Presidential Diamond. I wanted to do a little video on just some tips on building your business, and people ask me all the time, how did you get where you got, and blah 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 blah. So I wanted to make a little video so that way I can just post the video now when people ask me that question. I'm kidding, kinda. So really, and I know this is kind of a cliche answer, but I did the steps to success. However, I did them constantly. So here are my tips. One, be consistent. That doesn't mean just post, on Facebook every single day consistently. Yes, do that, but also be consistent in your emotions. And even if your emotions are all over the place sometimes, like mine are sometimes, it's just you're a woman, it's going to happen, or a man. Men are emotional too. Um, but be consistent in your emotions as far as what you post on Facebook. So, 1 second you can't post, oh, I love my life, it works is amazing, you should join my team, and then, a couple minutes later you're like, FML, please don't post that, or whatever. So just make sure that, and I notice that people do that too for attention. Don't post anything for attention. If you're going to post anything at all, make something positive and then make something positive. So positive stuff in your life that's positive. Don't put anything negative on Facebook if you're trying to build your business on Facebook. Now, if you're not trying to build your business on Facebook at all, that's fine. Do what you want. However, people are still going to be watching you, and they're still going to see what you're posting, and that's going to turn them away if it's not something that is uplifting. Nobody wants to be around negative people, so even if you're posting things on Facebook to get attention, even if it doesn't seem negative, but it's an attention getter, that wears people down too. I can tell you as someone who sees it all the time, I don't even want to comment because it wears me down. And there's always some kind of drama associated with it. But don't be that person. I can't tell you how many times I get messages from people saying, well, I heard about it works for my friend, and we're really good friends, but she always is posting negative things, so I'd rather just not be on her team. So people really pay attention, and I don't want to take someone's person away from them. I would feel horrible. So don't put other people in the position to take your people. Just be positive and be uplifting. You can post about life. I post pictures of my kids still, and the good things, but I don't post about the bad things. Another good tip is to post stuff on if you're doing Facebook posting. Post stuff about how it works is changing your life and how it works paid for your groceries or your car payment or your house payment or your kids' football uniform or school supplies or anything, even if it's $10 or a $25 wrap that you sold that you went and bought whatever with, just post about that because people like to, I think that grabs people's attention in a good way, obviously, to build your business. The other thing is, so I said be consistent, and that's posting, and that's also just in general in your life, like what you're doing on Facebook. Also, consistency is going out and blitzing every single day. Face-to-face yields the highest return. So if you're blitzing every single day, my goal is to blitz 5 to 10 people every day. So that's my goal. I teach my team to blitz 5 to 10 people per day, and that's not ninja blitzing. Ninja blitzing is where you just toss your cards places. You can totally do that too. That's great. But like I said, face-to-face yields the highest return. So try to blitz 5 to 10 people per day, face-to-face. Wear your It Works shirt everywhere as well. That's a huge tip. It's something so simple, but people ask you all the time about your shirts. Something, what will change your life? What works? People ask all the time. Also, a lot of my team, myself, we've been wearing blitz cards around our neck. We went and laminated a woman one and a man one, put it on a lanyard, and wear it around our neck. People ask all the time, what is this thing on your neck? And so you don't even have to really blitz or start the blitz. They ask you first, and you're able to let me give you, your own. And so that's a really good conversation starter as well. So blitz, be consistent. The other thing is do the steps to success as fast as you can. So if you do them in a month already, keep doing them. Don't just stop because you're like, oh, I did it and it's 30 days is up, so I'll just wait till next month. Keep doing it. Keep working consistently. This is an investment for your children's future, for your future. It's not a sacrifice, although it might feel like one sometimes. It's almost like short-term sacrifice for long-term gain. But if you look at it more of as an investment, then you're more willing to put the effort forth the effort. Because you can leave this business to your children, which is huge. So these are just some small little tips. There's a whole lot more, but mostly just be consistent. Talk to everybody. Blitz. People aren't mind readers. They don't know what you have until you tell them. If you're not over yourself yet and you haven't been able to post on Facebook, do it. I'm telling you, do it. If you need to build influence first, go out and meet new people. Go out and join a Bible study group. Go out and join a mommy's group. Just join some different activities during the day, even if it's just once a week, a couple times a month. Do something to where you are around other people and you can build real relationships with people. People don't care to know until they know how much you care. So once you are caring and building relationships with people and loving them regardless, they're going to ask what you have and they're going to want what you have. So hopefully this helps a little bit. Y'all have a good night.